Hey, book babes, welcome back to Two Girls, One TBR, your chaotic book besties here to wreck your reading list, one morally gray man at a time. I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Heather. You can find me at Kindle Me Reading on IG.
And I'm Chelsea.
So today we have the massive queen of the Everseas herself, LJ Andrews, in the studio. We're talking pirates, Vikings, bone jewelry, and highly anticipated release of The Stolen Crown this fall. That's super exciting.
So exciting.
Yes, I love LJ. I've actually met her in person last summer with Melissa K.
Nice.
Rourke, and they're a fun duo together to begin with. But they're just very nice people, very
Yeah.
friendly. So I think today is just going to be a lot of us just hanging out. It'll be great.
Yeah. I got
So
to
now,
meet her at Romantasy Con.
oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
And she was next to Melissa, but I didn't get to see them interact together. And
Oh yeah,
I wish I had that experience. But
yes,
you're so right. They're just like really cool, down to earth
yeah,
people.
very much
Yeah.
so.
Now, Chelsea, you were talking about Romantasy and you saw her.
Yeah.
Did you get to give her one of your dragons?
Yes.
Yeah.
She picked like a pearlish white one.
Cute.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So she has
Nice.
one.
You
Now,
know, I
did you finish Ever King? Did you? I know you were starting it.
No, I started. It's so good. I really
Yes.
like her writing style.
Yes.
It's very like, I don't know how to describe it.
Like punchy
Yeah.
or
Well, it
like
just like it's not. It's just so unique, like it's not just like she uses different phrases for
yes.
everything. It's not children, it's littles and things like
Yes.
that. And I really enjoy it.
Your
So
years are turns
turn,
and yeah, she kind of creates like her own language
yeah.
inside the story. So when you
Yeah.
read it, it feels like you're part of this
A
universe in a
different
sense.
universe. Yes, exactly.
And
So, but you still get it, but it takes a minute to like get used to it, and I like
yes.
that. Yeah.
If you do the audiobooks,
Mhm.
the way they read it too, it's very Norse in a way where when I read like her Broken Souls and Bones, before
Mhm.
that was an audiobook, I read it and it reads kind like in a certain kind of ba-dum.
Yeah.
And I think the audiobooks helped me understand that
Yeah.
because I was trying to just like read it like how I normally read books and stuff, like
yeah,
in my own head, my own way. And I was
Mhm.
like, no, I think they're saying it like this.
Yeah.
And makes more sense that way. Kind of
Yeah.
like slow it down and think about the accents that they might have.
Right.
And it brings the words together a little better.
Yeah. It's like more, I don't even know how to say it, like it's more like Shakespeare-ish in a
Yeah.
way. Like I don't know.
Kind of clipped. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not much, like, she doesn't like fluff stuff. There's
Right.
not a lot of extra wording. Like,
Yeah.
it is like, it is what it
Yeah,
is.
you have to be kinda like, yeah, it's just like that good, like, banter and the good dialogue where it's like, you gotta keep up, like, you have to, like, know what they're talking.
Yes, and there's no, like, repetition,
Right.
and
Yeah.
so, like, if you got the joke earlier and it's, like, brought back, it's one of those, like, fun, like, "Oh, I remember them,
Yeah.
like, laughing about that, now look where they are,"
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So, she does a really good job with that,
Mhm.
kind of flow in a
Yeah.
sense, so
Yeah, I really like it. I'm
yeah.
excited to finish it, but I was trying so hard to stay up last night, and I was enjoying it, but I was so dead after the baby shower. I was like, "Okay, I need to go to
Oh,
sleep."
yeah. Yeah.
Now, what are you girls currently reading right now?
I just finished an arc called The Weaver's Loom. So it's like a witchy, but with shifters,
Aw.
fae, and what else is there? I can't remember. There's like four different, oh, fairies, and they all have like different magics and stuff, and their immortality gets taken away so that they can be a part of the human society because the
Oh.
humans are always like hunting them and like hurting them,
Oh,
kind of thing. And yeah, they're like backstory stuff. But yeah, it was really good. And this inspector comes along. It kind of feels like a Sherlock Holmes and Watson kind of thing at first. Then it kind of gets more into like the magical system of things, and she meets a lot of like hot guys that like help her inspect and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, which one are we picking here? Like, we've got a lot of candidates. This is great.
now is it a standalone or is it going to be a
It,
series?
I think it's a duology.
Oh,
But
okay.
book 1 ends well. So, like, it ends what is happening in book 1, it concludes, but then it also has that ending where it, like, kind of pushes what will be coming into book 2. And
Okay.
there's not a lot of there's not spice, like sex spice, but there's a lot of like yearning or like hidden closet kind of stuff, or not like hallways, like when they like tuck each other in
Okay,
because
yeah.
they're like
Okay.
scared someone's walking by and like, let's not get caught, let's act like we're together. So yeah, there's a lot of that, but not so much
Okay.
like the interconnection parts. So in book 2, I don't know, we might get something. But book
Okay.
1's not hot
Interconnections.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Interconnecting parts. Chelsea, what are you reading?
So The Ever King is my like physical book that I'm reading. I'm
Okay.
also started uh Throne of Thrones of Broken Gods. The second one of the Gods and Monsters by Amber
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I know what
Nicole.
you're talking about.
Okay, so the book 2 that just came out, because I technically have the arc of that, but it's out. And then that's my like Kindle read. And then I'm listening to because I'm still in the Blood and Ash series.
You're
okay.
still you're still in that
I'm
world.
still in
Okay.
it. That's the war that's the War of Two Queens.
Okay. I think that's
So
the book I finished and definitely skimmed the end of it. And then I was like, yeah, I'm good. That was the last book I read of that series.
yeah, I am so ready for it to be over.
How many more books
Man,
do you have to go?
I think there's at least one more.
I thought there was like 2 more after that.
It could be 2. It could
Yeah.
be. But
Again, I
I'm like,
removed them.
so I have never really listened to audiobooks on a faster speed, because I kind of just like enjoy hearing it,
Yeah.
at normal speed. But this one I have finally kicked it up because I'm like, I'm so done. It's making me fall asleep while I'm driving.
Yeah.
And so we need to get through this damn thing.
And I remember reading that book, and for some reason, what's his name? The wolf, Aaron or
Karen,
something.
uh-huh.
And I was like, why does his voice seem different? And
Yeah.
I felt like somebody else was writing the story at that point, like a ghostwriter or
Yeah.
somebody on her team finished the book for her or something, because it did
Yeah.
not sound like Kieran anymore. He starts like cussing more, like every other word's like a cuss word, and he doesn't explain much. He just kind of like says the same things over and over again, and I'm it just runs on, and
Mhm.
I was like, "Okay, where is this character going?" Like, he was really
Yeah.
good at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
towards the end, I'm like, "This is getting boring, like, this is really bad, like, the guy
Yeah.
needs a few more words to say to,
Yeah.
like, express himself, please."
Yeah. Well, and there's kind of like a weird uh, there's kind of like a weird thing going on where like I can't tell if they're gonna have a threesome or not.
I know, yeah, and I was like, "Alright, okay, we're getting somewhere, right?" 'Cause I've
And,
been bored, and
yeah, and then it's like, okay, so we're not, we
I
are, we're
know!
not, and it's like, what is happening?
Like, "Do you love each other or not?
Yeah,
What's going on?"
it's
And then they're,
so
Well,
like,
weird.
all bonding and, yeah,
Yeah.
well, do
so
you think you'll finish it, Chelsea?
disappointed.
Do you think you'll finish the series?
Yeah, I've never not finished something, so I will hate read it till the very end. I will.
Good
So,
for you.
yeah.
Then you can tell Heather the ending once
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get there,
please.
because since she's not going to find out herself.
If I ever get there, I will, yeah, I'll let you know.
I know. Oh, man.
No, I'm reading because we had Parker Garner on. I'm reading her Your Path is Sorrow. Hey, everyone, please welcome the incredible LJ Andrews, the author, the
Yay!
pirate queen, and the official wrecker of our TBRs.
Yes.
Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm so good. How are you?
Doing good. We're having an exciting day. Heather's definitely having an exciting day with her
Oh,
boys.
yeah. It's a full moon. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going
It
full
happens.
hand. Oh, goodness.
So how have you been doing, though? You have your new book coming out here this fall. Are you
Yes.
excited?
Yes. I mean, short answer, yes. Also very nervous, of course, because it's been delayed for quite a while. So when something's been sitting so long, you're kind of like, okay, here it comes. It feels like it wasn't ever going to be here, but now it's here. So I'm excited. I'm actually reading through the last run through before it starts getting printed. So it's pretty
Ooh,
exciting. Yeah.
Very
yay!
nice. And what day does that come out?
October 6th in the US. I believe it's the 8th in the UK. So
Awesome.
I'm
Okay.
excited.
And that is book 4 in the Everseas
yep,
series.
that's
Yeah.
book 4, The Stolen Crown. So I'm excited. We have a huge party planned in Salt Lake City. So if anyone wants to
No.
come, we've got a lot of authors that are joining me, and we're going to do this big weekend event to celebrate just because it has been quite a while since we've sailed in the Everseas. So
Yeah.
we have a huge event planned. It's going to be really, really fun. So I hope people will join us. So,
Oh, I'm sure people will be there.
yeah.
Oh, yes,
I
absolutely.
I would love to. I love Utah. I lived out in California, Arizona. I
Oh,
was a
yeah.
travel
Yeah.
nurse for a long time, so I've been places. And
Yeah.
Utah is beautiful. Lake Powell is probably one of my favorites.
It's so pretty down there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
I love
love
it.
just the rock and
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
It's a pretty state for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got its places,
Yeah,
but
it does. It has some
I
not so great places,
yeah,
but
everywhere has those.
yeah, a lot of dead sagebrush
Yeah,
along the way,
right.
but it's very pretty though in other
Find the beauty.
yeah.
Well, see, I'm in Kentucky. I'm
Uh-huh.
originally from Pennsylvania, but I'm in Kentucky. I'm in just on the outside of Louisville. So it was a big thing this past weekend because it was the Kentucky Derby on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
saw
And
a female trainer won
yes,
history or something.
yep,
Yeah,
she was the first female trainer to ever win the
very
Kentucky Derby.
Oh,
And it's
That's cool.
152 years.
wow.
That's
Oh, yeah,
cool.
I saw that,
That's
yeah.
cool.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
And and you got to remember the race lasts 2 minutes. I mean, all this, and it's a whole big fanfare they do here in Louisville.
Yeah.
Starting several weeks prior, they do Kentucky or Thunder over Louisville, which is the largest firework display in North America. They do this whole
Wow.
big thing,
Right.
and it comes rain or shine, and it's always really cold. And I don't go down there. I don't go down to the waterfront because when it's thunder, you can run out of gas in your car trying to get out of the area downtown. So
Oh,
I do not go down there. But we live probably 20 minutes to a half hour outside of downtown. We could hear thunder when it was happening here.
cool.
But the whole big race and everything was this past weekend, and everybody gets in their fancy dresses and
Yeah,
their
I'd
big
love to go.
hats.
That'd be fun.
It's so
Tickets
cool.
were expensive this year. If you wanted to be up in the
Oh,
stands, it was
yeah.
like $1,400 for 2 people.
Oh my gosh.
I think that was the starting price. And I know I think is it called
Wow.
the outfield or the infield, whatever it is. Those tickets for 2 people were like around $800. That's okay.
Wow.
I'll watch it on TV.
Yeah.
But that's the excitement here in
That's pretty
Louisville.
cool.
Yeah. Now we also did something special in honor of that you're being on the episode today, because we do a sips and it's an alcoholic and a mocktails and that. We have 2 different drinks in your honor. The first one, the
Oh.
alcoholic one, is the Bone Jeweled Bride. And the mocktail is the Tide Colors Mist.
Oh, yeah.
But we will have them up on our Instagram under the highlights under sips. So
Yeah,
anybody
love
who
that.
wants to try to make these fancy drinks, they can
Yeah,
try.
I like that they garnish it with, they call it a coarse white sea salt is the bone rim. I'm like, oh, yes.
Oh boy.
And the blue rock candy for sea glass. I'm like,
I love it.
love it. Oh, these are good. I
We
mean,
have all different kinds of recipes. We do this every episode. We have a specific drink made for no matter what we're doing. And so far, we're trying to get Heather to make them.
I know. I'm the one with the fancy glasses and stuff,
Yes.
so they're
Oh,
trying to talk me
okay.
into it. Yeah.
If
One
we
day.
if we ever get our Patreon going, if we ever start that, I said that would be a fun thing to do, and people can come and watch Heather make some
That
fancy
would be
drinks.
cool.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Well, LJ has a big not even, are they a found family? All your sisters, are they related to you or are they found family sisters?
2 of them are sister-in-laws, and then one is my older sister. So yeah, we're like family dinner people. We're going to Hawaii together in 2 weeks. So yeah, like
Nice.
we're a big family. I lucked out in the in-laws, sometimes when you get married and you don't always click that, they're the best. Like
Yeah.
my sister-in-law Aubrey, she's like, if I ever divorce your brother, I get you in the divorce. Like we've been really, really close.
Well,
So
that's actually nice.
how many
Yeah.
siblings do you have?
I have 2 brothers and then my older sister. So there's 4 of us, 2
Okay.
and 2.
I'm a
So
4. I'm the only
yeah.
girl in the middle.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's a
middle
lot.
child too, Heather?
Yeah,
I'm a
we're
middle
middle
child of
children.
5, but yeah.
Yep.
We're
I
our
am the
own
baby of
species.
my family, but there's
Oh,
only 2 of us. How many kids do you have, LJ?
4.
Well, you have
Oh
4.
my
Oh, so
goodness.
you have 4.
Yeah.
Girls
So
or
I
boys?
So you're crazy
girls
too
and
at this
2
point.
boys. So,
Lucky.
yeah.
That's a good
That's awesome.
combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my oldest is gonna be a senior next year. I was a baby
Oh.
having babies. I've like told her, like, she's like, "How did you have me?" And I was like, "So I don't regret you in the least, but may I encourage you to go see the world a little bit, go live
Yeah.
a little." So
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, and I was like, "Not that I regret you."
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we have a 15-year-old boy and a 13-year-old boy, and then we have our little one who's 9. So
Nice.
Oh.
Little princess?
yeah, oh yes, yes.
Oh, yes.
Very opposite from her older sister. My
Right.
oldest is like horse girl, like I live on the
Ooh.
ranch and stuff. And then my other daughter's like fairy tales. And she's gonna be a fashion designer. She's so cute though.
Ooh,
She has like
I
these
love
little
it.
Barbie mannequins and she sews clothes for them. So
Wow.
Oh.
Well,
she's
that's
like, I'm gonna be a
awesome.
fashion designer. I was like, okay, Cruella, like let's do this.
Nice.
That's awesome. I saw the other day, like do you remember those paper dolls that
Yes.
Yes.
you would fold the things
I
over and put the
love
outfits?
paper dolls.
Yeah.
She needs some of those. Like
I
I miss
know.
those so much. And you've got
Yes.
to be able to find them somewhere.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure we can find. Like
yeah.
she had those, I don't know, the like Velcro ones where it's like a
Oh,
wooden
yeah.
doll and
Oh,
she could put like the
yeah.
clothes on it. But yeah, now she's
Yeah.
like legitimate sewing her own. I'm like, I don't
Right?
even know how to sew. So
That's
Oh
so
my gosh.
cool. Yeah.
Have you seen, like, I started doing this embroidery
oh,
thing,
cool.
and this is
I don't
my
know how to do that.
first one, and I'm learning all these stitches, and I'm 37 this year. I had to think about how old I was. but, but I'm like, I don't know how to sew. I don't know how to stitch and things like that. So a 9-year-old could best me, man.
Yeah, she's like, I
That's
walk in and
amazing.
she's like got her little Barbie mannequin and she's like, I'm like, okay, do you go?
Yes,
I mean,
That's
it's better than
awesome.
just like, I guess, doing something else. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. I remember Barbies. I think I was around 9 or 10 when I was like, these aren't cool anymore, you know? So at
Yeah.
least she's utilizing them in all kinds of ways,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
Like we
she
don't have
doesn't
to
play
play
with them as
Barbie.
much anymore. Yeah, but she's
Right.
sewing on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smart lady.
Yep.
Now, I saved some of my Barbies from when I was a little girl
Yeah.
because I grew up in the 80s. So I have them. The one has
The
like
old
crimped hair
Mhm.
and stuff. And my daughter has those and she plays with them.
Yeah.
And then, of course, she has a few of her own, but I still have some of the clothes from my Barbie. But I never had like Barbie's Dream House because that came out
No.
like when I was like I was getting too
Yeah, you
big,
were.
you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then, but she doesn't have Barbie's Dream House because her room's only so big. So she
Uh-huh.
has Barbie's Malibu house.
Ooh.
And it's fancy, but it's neat though. It all collapses into itself and it's a small footprint then.
Yeah.
That's
My
nice.
dad built us a Barbie house when I was a kid because I learned a lot. I never knew like that we didn't when we were little. My parents were fine. They were like well off in like a way, but not like super. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so I didn't know. And I was like, I thought it was so cool. We had a house, and my dad's like, yeah, it's because we couldn't buy the dream house. So he's like, I built
Yeah.
one. So and like
So
he didn't even
unique.
know. Like I was like, oh, this is better. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
my mom has
Yeah.
all of our old Barbies still, though. It's funny to see. She even has hers like from the 50s and the 60s.
Oh, that's
Aw.
neat.
Wow.
Some of
Gosh.
them we
cool.
keep those on a shelf, like to be really careful with them. Like, have
Right.
you
Yeah.
remember? Did you ever see Little Kittles? They're like these
No.
little
No.
teeny dolls, and they're like from like the 50s and 60s. And so we have this little
Oh.
house that my mom used to play with. So yeah,
That's
that's for
so
the
cool.
grandkids to be gentle with.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
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 There were so many cool things growing up that I wish we had saved
yeah,
for
me
our
too.
kids, Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer that we
They
didn't
don't
have
make
that.
toys as good as they used to either. Like they
No.
No.
break so easy now, and they used to
Everything.
be durable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I had Rainbow Bright and
Oh,
I
yeah.
had, my Care Bears, and I had all those kind of things. My mom got rid of everything, but I
Oh,
did get to save my Barbies, and I saved some of My Little Ponies. So
oh
my daughter does
yeah.
have
Yeah.
I've got
those.
the original ones too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
And
cool.
Cabbage Patch dolls. I had
Oh,
Cabbage Patch
Oh
dolls.
yeah.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I have the Cabbage Patch, and I have three. Do you remember in the 80s they came out and it was like the preemies they had,
Oh,
and it was all
I was
insane.
little in
People
the
lost
80s. I don't remember. I was like 3, so I don't remember
this.
all
Well,
of
I
those.
was born in 80. That's what year I was born.
Oh,
This would have
okay.
happened like 85, 86, 87, somewhere in there. It was a whole big thing, and people like moms lost their minds, and they
Really?
all had to go get these
I
the
think I
Cabbage
had
Patch doll preemies, and
oh
I have 3 of them.
Oh,
I
you
had a
do?
Biddy.
Mhm.
Still? That's
That's
crazy.
Yep.
cool.
Caitlin has them, and she
Oh,
has them in her
cool.
room.
I
Mhm.
like
I had a
that.
Biddy baby and American Girl dolls
I
were
had
my
American Girl dolls, yeah.
yeah.
My
I have
daughter has
plenty of
American
stuff.
Girl dolls, actually. I still buy them for her because she loves
Yeah,
them.
they
Yeah.
have a lot of cool stuff
She just
out.
got Josephina. So
Oh, cute. Nice. I had a Kristen or Kirsten.
Oh, I had Kirsten. I
Yeah.
didn't get a choice because we're Swedish. And so that's why I
Oh,
write Viking. And so my
okay.
mom was like, "You get Kirsten."
Nice.
So
I was going to ask you about that because
yeah.
all your books are like Norse mythology,
Mhm.
and I am like a second or third generation from Norway.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. And so my great grandmother, yes, came over to, Ellis Island from
Oh my gosh,
Norway.
we have grandmas that had the same story.
Yeah.
Mine came from Sweden, and she was funny about the Norwegians, just so you know. She was like my mom would always say, she'd be like, "Oh, those Norwegians," and stuff like that. So, I guess they were a little rivalry, a little bit.
Probably
So,
Viking clans out there,
yeah, and the Danes and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, yeah,
So,
that same thing went through Ellis Island and everything, so
how fun. Yeah,
yeah.
I think
Have
she
you
came over and was like a nanny
mm,
for her brother or
Oh,
something
cool. I
like
think
that
mine
in
cleaned
North
or
Dakota, of all
something.
places.
Yeah. Yeah, mine cleaned and then worked her way to the west. So,
Nice. Yeah.
that's
yeah,
cool.
my nono came from Italy. My nono and my nonna, but they both came over it like at the turn of the century from Italy. And I know
Yeah.
my nono only had like $8 in his pocket, and he lied to his children until we did genealogy, and always said that he was an only child. And then we found out he
Oh,
was like
you
one of
found
8.
anything? He's
And
probably
he
in the
just
mob.
Wow.
as soon as I guess when he left, he just left the old world behind is
Just
basically what it
wanted
was.
to they
And
did that though. Even my grandma from Sweden, she hated her accent, I guess. She was embarrassed by it. And I was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, now we're like
Aw.
celebrating it." I'm like,
yeah,
Right?
yeah, my mom went and met like her cousins that are still in Sweden. She got to go back over and hang out with
Uh,
her because not the whole family didn't make it over.
right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah,
always
my
wonder if
aunt,
I have people over there.
you
Because
probably do.
Curious. I bet you do. I bet you've got extended family over
I
there.
probably
Yeah.
do. And,
Yeah.
like generations, the older generations are lost early
Yeah.
and the histories are brought down. And
Yeah.
so I don't know a whole lot about that side of the family other than like I went and found her name on the
Oh,
island and
yeah.
stuff like that. So maybe I
We've
should
made
do
it
like a
our whole
genealogy.
personality.
Yeah, that's so
So,
great.
yeah. Well,
I
and my
need to do
dad's
that.
side is Scottish, so we made that our whole personality. It's like
Heck yeah, I would.
we're going next summer for
Ro-
Romantasy Con and
yeah.
Rare. And
Yeah.
so I'm bringing my kids this time. My dad's coming and he's going to go show like where our family, we were the Murrays and the Murdochs.
Cool.
And
That's
so he's going to
cool.
go show like where our clan was and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
so
we just sang to my employee because it's her birthday. We sing in Swedish. We sing happy birthday in Swedish. And so we just sang to my employee today.
Yay, that's so
I love
cool.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you know what
Okay.
you all need to do is you need to get your ancestry DNA and do it. I did
I
mine.
know.
Now,
Need to
I
do this.
have always told people I'm Italian because my nono, my nonna, we're Italian in my family. I'm more than 50% of me is Scottish and Irish.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
more that
funny,
than
right?
anything. But
Yeah.
mine came from the Highlands of Scotland, and then my husband, he's Scottish.
Yeah.
But you can trace them all the way back to Rollo because they were they were the
Wow.
Black Strangers, they called them. They were from Normandy because the Vikings came down, took over Normandy. They left Normandy and went to Scotland, and that's where they came in. So, but we
Wow.
can trace his heritage all the way back to Rollo,
That's
the
so
Viking.
cool.
That's awesome. I know my
Yeah.
husband's traced back to Ragnar. My
Oh,
husband's from
My
Ragnar.
God, they must be related then.
They probably are.
They could
And
be.
he has everything. I'm the peasants. Like, we come from peasants for sure. Like, nothing. And he's like, I'm from Ragnar. And on his English side, he has a pirate in his genealogy. I'm like, you have pirates? You're
Cool.
from kings? Get out of here. I'm
Yeah.
I'm like the peasant. Seriously, the
Oh,
ones that barely
Yeah.
made it.
Right, that's
Oh,
how I
yeah.
feel.
When I did my husband's, looking at his, his family tree and that his family fought with William Wallace. They fought with.
Ooh, cool.
They were all involved over there in Scotland. They were all lords and
A
ladies.
lot of Scottish
Um,
pride, huh?
mhm.
I know
And
my
oh
son's
yeah.
like, when we go to our castle, because we like Blair Castle is like where the Murrays and Murdochs lived, I guess.
Mhm.
He's like, well, should we tell them? And I was like, they don't care. We left. We left Scotland. They don't
Yeah.
like. And they'll be like, you're not Scottish.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be over there in that area. You'll see Seton College and their Seton Castle, and that
And that's
was
your
my
family.
husband's people.
Oh,
It was
cool.
rebuilt. The whole castle, I guess, got like it had well, because they fought all the time and they had
Yeah.
damage. But then they took and they rebuilt the entire castle with the stone from the original one,
Oh, how
and it
cool.
actually just sold like not long ago for like $8 million, something like that, because they completely renovated it, and like people have weddings and all this. But I guess
Yeah.
I think
So
now it
cool.
might be a private residence again.
I
But you
think
can
that's
see
my
it though.
dream. My retirement dream is to buy a cottage in the Highlands and live there
Oh,
with my goats.
yes. I know. I really wanted to go to Edinburgh Romantasy Con, but I did tell my husband about it, and he did say no.
So
So-
Heather, let's do it.
right, and it's
Let's
during my
go.
birthday in July.
Oh,
So
perfect.
yeah, so I'm like, we could make it a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So-
I love romance. I was already going to Rare London, and so that's why I'm only
yeah.
one day at Romantasy Con because I
'Cause they're
have to
back
take
to
a
back.
train to. Yeah, they're right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
London's on the 17th, so I'm just doing the
Awesome.
15th in Romantasy Con, and then we're taking a train to England. So
Nice.
That's so
Ah,
cool.
yes,
Love
it's gonna be
Europe.
That'll
busy.
be super fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I've never been to England, so I'm excited to go see England too.
See, that's
So.
where half
And
of
we're gonna
my
go to France.
family is.
Oh, really? So you're
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm there. So
Yeah,
I'm
we have. I mean, we
excited.
have Scottish roots too. Our cousins had, like you said, your family made it their whole personality. Like, so my cousins went to Scotland and found like all the grave sites of our family and everything,
Wow.
and they wore kilts to my wedding, and I absolutely loved it. It was
I
awesome.
love that. I love that.
And then, but my mom's half, so my mom came over from England when she was 2, so that whole half
so
of the
you're
family
like
is
way
over there.
close to England then.
Yeah, so I have cousins over there. I just got to go see them last May.
Oh,
and
cool. You have to
it
tell me all the
was-
cool spots to go see.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Maybe I can get you a list from my cousin
Yes,
because she
I've
took
never
us all
been.
around.
So,
Yeah, you'll love it. We had such a great time. I just wish it could have been longer. Of course,
Yeah.
it's like never.
Well, I don't
enough
know.
time.
When I go out of country, I'm just like, it's almost like, this sounds stupid, but like the roots are calling to you. Almost you're like, I
Yes.
belong here.
Yes,
And
yeah,
you
and
don't
that was
wanna
how it
leave.
felt for me. I was like, I feel
Yeah.
like I should live here because
Yeah,
like all
I
my
thought about
family.
Scotland. I was like, this is where I belong.
yeah, yeah. I think that is like it's a real thing
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm curious. I want to go to Scandinavia to see if it's the same because it's
Yes.
that's the other half, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
want to go.
That'd be cool. And imagine just like the inspiration. Like you're already writing from that inspo,
yeah.
but like to actually be immersed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
would
Well,
be so
I would
cool.
like to actually meet family members that I
Yeah.
don't know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So.
I
Well,
think
if you
that's
do
fun too.
ancestry.com, you can find them and do your
Well,
DNA.
mine got. I
Yeah.
did. My husband and I did it for Black Friday, and he got his back. But mine, they're like, something's wrong. You did it wrong, so I have to do it again.
Dang.
They
Yeah.
couldn't
It
equalize
takes well, if you do ancestry.com and then every so often, because more technology or whatever happens, it goes even deeper. Mine has updated multiple times.
Yeah.
Because again, I always told everyone I'm Italian, and I know my grandma. I know where they came from. They came from up in the northern part in the Tuscan area up there in Italy. I know they came from there. She came from Torino. He came from Famaco. I know where they came from, and I know that I'm related to them. That wasn't that my mom was someone else.
Yeah,
But it says 2%. That's all that in my DNA.
wild. That's well, my mom. She thought she was mostly like would have more Swedish in her, but
Yeah.
she did it, and she's like, no, I'm more the Irish and the Scottish and stuff. but she's still like, but I'm still Swedish.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, we know you're Swedish. You're good.
I love it.
But now, if you saw my husband and you saw my children, you would. They're not. They don't look anything like me in my coloring or anything.
Yeah,
My
you
husband has
thought
red
Italian.
hair.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
my husband. I'm the only person that tans in my house. My
I
husband
know.
has red hair. My daughter has long red hair. My boys are strawberry blondes. But
Yeah, that's my family. Well, we're
that
going
gene's
going
strong.
to Hawaii, and my uncle and my cousins are coming, and he's Hawaiian. And so I'm like, we're going to be sitting next to my cousins, and they're going to be looking all like they're
Yeah.
locals. And then there's me, he's my uncle still makes fun of me because we've been before with him, and he's like, remember when you turned into a lobster? And I was like, yeah, I do. I actually remember.
That's me.
He's like, are you ready for that again?
Yeah.
Like, get
Like,
out of here.
It's funny when you're like out, like I have so much sunscreen on and I'll still turn red, but it's like from the heat. And people are like, your shoulders look really like purple. I'm like, no, if I go in the water and cool off, it
It'll be
goes away.
fine.
But they're very concerned about
Yep.
me and my son. I'm like, I have sunscreen on.
My kids have never been, and they're coming. And my daughter, the oldest, she gets actually like she'll vomit, like she'll get sick
Oh,
from
no.
too much heat. And
Yeah.
I have warned her. I was like, "Girl, the sun is different there. Like
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
so close to the equator. Like it's
Yeah.
hot. You've got." She's like, "I want to wear a bikini," and I was like, "Great, have a swimming suit cover, please."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
at this point, I
Umbrella
told her that
shade.
yesterday. Well, I told her yesterday because she's just like, "Ah, Mom." And I'm like, fine, I have warned you. You are almost 18 years old. I have done my
Yeah.
duty.
Mhm.
You can burn.
Yep.
Like you will scorch. So
Yeah.
I was I have to learn my lesson to
yeah,
understand
that's
the
how
lesson.
it's gonna be. I have a feeling it's gonna be.
Yep.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
sunburned. I'm like,
Uh,
what did I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was purple
Yeah,
one day and then had blisters, and my mom was like, I
Oh.
told you.
Yeah.
There's only
And I
so
was
much
like,
you can do.
I was a teenager, and I was like,
Yep.
I know how to do the tanning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, see, I burn a little bit like the first the first time I really go out, I'll get burnt like a little bit on my shoulders. After that, then I tan, and then
Ugh,
I just keep
lucky.
getting darker.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
don't.
not. But I'm not like my one cousin. She has Sicilian in her because her
Ooh.
dad has Sicilian. She gets so dark. When I got married the first time, they had gone down to North Carolina to the beach, and they came back like a few days before I was getting married. She was so dark. I have never seen her get that tan. And like her daughter, her son, they were all just. I mean, I've never seen people tan like them. I don't think she's ever burnt a day in her life.
So
She's one of those
yeah.
people.
I burn and then peel it
Brains.
off, and then I'm white again.
Yeah.
This is tailored
That's
to
my
you.
husband.
It goes
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is hilarious. But you said 2 weeks from now you're going to be on that beach. I
I know,
envy
I'm
you so
excited.
much.
Me
Mhm.
I'm
too.
excited. It's
I've never
beautiful.
been to Hawaii.
It's beautiful. I actually love it so much.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but this is for my dad's retirement. So we've been planning this for like 7 years, and it's like the
That's
whole
awesome.
family. That's why my aunt and uncle are coming and stuff like that. So it's gonna
What
be awesome.
island?
We're doing Oahu for the kids because I think they
Uh-huh.
should see like the Polynesian Culture Center and
Mhm.
Pearl Harbor and things like
Mhm.
that. And then we're doing Kauai. That's our favorite island.
Nice.
It's just like
Awesome.
paradise. You know what I
Are
mean?
you doing north or south?
I don't know.
Princeton?
I forget what it's called.
Something?
It's the one that one. It sounds familiar because I've been there before. Yes, the
Yes. I know that's not the name. Like, I can't think of the
Poipu
whole
is
name.
Maui. I'm thinking of Poipu, and that's Maui. I
No, I
think
think
is Poipu what I'm thinking of.
it's the south end of Kauai.
That
Yeah.
might be where we're going.
Okay. That one's
That
cool
sounds
too.
familiar. That's in
There's
my
a
head.
lot of zip lining down there and like cool like
Okay.
tree like walkways. Like you go up
Oh,
in the
yeah.
trees and do like
Well, I
walkways.
just told the kids, I was like, get ready for the chickens. Like, there's lots of chickens.
Yes, there
Yeah.
is a bunch
Wild
of them.
chickens there.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you're like,
Oh,
why?
that's interesting.
Yeah,
They just
had,
roam.
like, a
They're
big
wild.
storm. They told us last time we were there, they had a big storm. It broke a lot of chickens out, and they've just multiplied. So
Yep.
now they have wild chickens.
Awesome.
I was watching this guy. They're two comedians. They're very funny, and they have a podcast together. And the one, he's like very oblivious to things that are common knowledge to most people. And he thought that when they say like when you get your chicken eggs and that when they say free range, he thought that they were just going out and finding random wild chickens. I don't know where these wild chickens were, and he thought that's where they were just going and finding them and getting their eggs.
Okay.
And this is a grown man. and
That's
that was one of his
literal?
thoughts.
That's
Mateo, like,
interesting.
Yeah.
I know. They're the same ones they did. I don't know if you ever seen the clip. It was they were playing Call of Duty
oh,
together.
Mateo and Nick.
Yes,
I love
yes.
them so much.
Oh my god! And in all the history of Call of Duty, he was like, "This wallpaper is so
This
cute. I could
wallpaper-
live here."
That's what he said. He's like, we've got all these gamers, and then he's like, we're the two gay guys, and it's like, look at this wallpaper. And stuff like that, like,
I know. I remember, and they both were the female characters. So, and then they, of course, died immediately. And he said they all screamed, and
I
it's-
love Mateo. He's and
you have to listen to him when he talks about the eggs.
I will.
That's what he thought they were.
I love Nick. He's like no common sense. Like he has absolutely no common sense. But I love him so much.
Oh yeah, and it's funny because they'll say stuff, and he'll say different things, and they're like, where
you
did
might
you
like
get this?
Mateo's super Italian. Like he's super.
Oh
Italian.
yeah, oh yeah, he is.
So
I just love you two. You girls have to watch them because they're funny.
He's funny. They're very funny. They're like best friends, and
Yes.
Nick's always like, I don't look like I'm gay, and he's like wearing women's clothes, and
Yes.
Mateo's
Yes.
Hmm.
like, yeah.
Oh yeah, you just have to watch them because they're hilarious. I follow them. They're
I
funny.
love them. They're great. They're the best.
Ah,
I'm like, I love that I knew exactly who you were talking about. I'm like, I think I know it. This has got to be Nick.
oh, yeah, and he has a real deep, and when you hear his voice and stuff, because his voice doesn't even match with what you're looking at him.
Well, Mateo calls him Squidward, which I was like,
Yeah.
I see it. I can hear it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my. But girls, you just have to look them up. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
Funny.
send it my way.
They're great.
Now my husband this past Christmas, this is what he got me for Christmas.
Oh, yay.
Yes,
Oh, you got the whole. You got
Yes,
the whole.
girl.
But I have to make my plans. I think I'm going to wait until or just before your new book comes out, and then have them all fresh in my mind. So
Yeah.
when I'm there. Now, how does this new book? How does it relate into these 3 books? Is
So
it a
the Ever-
continuation or what?
Yeah, so the Everseas is like the Ever King and Queen are one couple. So that's obviously the Ever King, Eric Bloodsinger and Livia Ferris. And then the Miss Thief it drifts into another couple. So it's one of Livia's friends / cousins-ish.
Okay.
And then a female main character that you meet in the Ever Queen. Then Stolen Crown. So that's just their story. And then Stolen Crown will be a new couple, which is again another friend of Livia's, and Eric Bloodsinger's cousin is Tate Hartwalker. So so that's kind of how I do my series. I like they're long, but they also are broken up into couples. So you can technically, I even asked my editor because she hadn't read the other ones because we acquired it, right? It used to be indie. And so she hadn't read the other ones, but when she started Stolen Crown, and she's like, I read it on my own. Like, so it technically could be a standalone.
Yeah.
I recommend you get to know the other characters that are there,
Yes.
but yeah, so that's how it fits in. It's just there's a little hook at the end of the Miss Thief that kind of gives you a hint at what's going to happen in the Stolen Crown, and it leads in.
Yeah, and your
Okay.
prequel or not? Would
It's
you
not
call
prequel,
it?
well, you can. It's
Yeah.
like the first generation series, which is the Broken Kingdoms.
Yes, I'm
And-
reading that through. I'm on book 6 right now.
Yes,
So-
and also you've met the Alvers. You've met Jonas and Sanders.
Yes.
Parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's
I'm like
the
caught up
parents
now.
of
I
the
feel like
Ever
to Miss Thief at least.
Yeah, for sure. That's what it's.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a lot of opinions how you should read the books, but I am just happy however anyone reads the books.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I feel
But what is the right way, LJ? Tell us.
I wrote these very specifically that you can start with the Everseas because I understand. I did not know this until I started writing it. 9 books is very intimidating to people.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll break you in through the Everseas if you want.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to go the Everseas route because they're like, it took the stress out on some things because I knew who made it out alive in the Broken Kingdom.
True.
And then there's other people who are like, no, you have got to know the parents and how you get to the Everseas
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's up to, I'm like, there's no right way, in my opinion. Other
Yeah.
people will have very much stronger opinions.
Yeah, it just kind of depends on what you want your journey to be
Yeah.
when
So
you read it.
I've had someone who she's like, I read like the Ever King and Queen. Then I went back and read books 1 through 3 of the Broken Kingdoms because that's the Ever Queen's
Mm,
like mom and dad.
right.
And then she's like, then I went and did the Misty. And then I did the 4 through 6. And so then they're reading Mira's parents who are 7 through 8 and they're getting ready. So
You know,
book
I
9,
kind of
they're no
like
one's
that.
parents.
I kind of like that.
Not yet.
I have my little
I
omnibuses
see the
right here.
omnibuses
Yeah.
back there. Yeah.
And that I got at Romantasy Con.
Yeah.
And I like that idea though, because that does break up a little, like you said, it is kind
Mhm.
of
Intimidating,
intimidating.
right?
Yeah, to
Oh,
go in.
yeah.
And so and then you're kind of like fresh with those
Mhm.
characters. So that does kind of
Well, that's
help.
what we're
Like,
doing a read along right now. We're in the Eastern
okay.
Kingdom, which is
Mhm.
Case and Malin, which is 4 through 6, like you're
Yeah.
in. And because we had so much time till Stolen Crown, so I was like, hey, if you want to pass the time with us. So
Yeah.
for that reason,
Yeah.
like it's nice to kind of see how things go. But yeah, I did have a reader who like she would go back and forth between the series.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting.
I am trying to, because I read like the Ever King and Queen, I want to say in July last year, and then recently the Miss Thief. But I am trying to connect everyone. So
It's a lot.
I don't know, like even with that much time in between, I'm
Mhm.
still trying to be like, wait, was that side character there or not? So I don't really
Oh,
remember
you're like, I don't
who.
know who's gonna make it.
Yeah, no, so I was
Yeah.
surprised in books 1 through 3
I
with
do have
people.
family trees on my website if anyone needs help. I have
Okay.
a
Oh, good to know.
whole like map.
Yeah.
There will be
Okay.
deaths written on there. It'll be like dead. So so there could be spoilers.
You know, you and Melissa write some really funny like glossary or like you said, like
Oh,
tree
yeah,
lines or glossary things, and even
yeah,
on hers will be like this bitch needed to go or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
It's really funny to read those.
yeah,
Like
So
put some humor in it.
yeah.
It's good stuff.
I do enjoy Melissa as well. I like watching her lives and stuff that she has on. We
She's
we
my boo.
Hmm.
we have reached out to her, but she's busy. We were
She's
hoping to have
busy
her
bee.
come
So
join us
busy.
on this fun time
Yeah.
too.
She's
Yeah.
so busy right now. She's like doing so many events. But she's coming to the Stolen Crown event.
Yay!
I should go.
We should
Yeah.
go.
We should go to Scotland. We should
Yes,
go
I
to
know.
the Stolen
all the
Crowns. We
things.
have all the things.
All
Yes.
the things.
I need a permanent babysitter.
Yeah.
Bring the kids. They can't. Well,
Yeah,
they
I
can't
mean,
bring
you
them to the
have
party.
teenagers.
21 and older. I do.
Yeah, I'll
Bring
hire
'em.
them.
Yeah.
We'll have a nanny.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Nanny on site to watch all the
Yeah.
kids.
That'd be cool.
You're giving me a brain,
Well,
baby. I gotta stop right there. Else I'll be like, nanny. Yeah.
LJ, I have questions.
Yes.
I have
Let's
so
talk.
many questions. Okay, so the Ever King and the Ever Queen. I mean, the Ever series. So you were obviously indie first, and the Broken Kingdoms is still
It's still
technically
indie.
indie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So was there any change? So I had gotten the Ever King Ink Pages edition that I
Oh yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
love. Yes. And so going from I don't think I've ever asked an indie author this, going from like your indie book to traditional publishing, is there anything that changed or is it the same?
Very much the same story. I did do a bonus content though.
Okay.
And so the Ever King, the one that you have, is
Mhm.
it has a full story in the back of Sewell's. So
Okay.
his whole backstory is in there, and then I have more in the Ever Queen and in the Miss Thief. They all have different bonus
Okay,
content. But
awesome.
yeah, I didn't do a full. They didn't revamp the story, and
Awesome.
I didn't
See,
do
I've
a deep.
always wondered that because like
Some
for indie
do.
authors that are out there, like I'm wondering sometimes do they make you change
Yeah.
things
I have
or
had friends who they've added completely new scenes to their books and stuff like
Oh,
that. I didn't. They didn't. They didn't go down that route with me, which is
yeah.
good because I was like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
already because I think their point they're just like it's already selling, so it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're not gonna
Yeah.
change it.
Right.
Because the transition for me, what I took down were my physical books. They kept the ebook. It would just like went. So they did do like a copy edit, if that.
Mhm.
So and they found some weird
Typo.
sentences.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we did
Yeah.
that, but no scenes. And then I just did the bonus material so that it was like this is a slightly different, but
Yeah.
Version,
still the
yeah.
same story. Yeah.
And how was that for you? I mean, like how did that go? I'm always been curious, like, did
The
somebody reach out to
transition.
you? Well, yeah,
Oh,
or
yeah,
like,
yeah.
where,
So
what happened?
it was right after, I'll keep names out of it and stuff like that, but,
Okay.
it was right after the Miss Thief released, so it was June
Mhm.
of 2024.
Okay.
I got an email. We were on vacation as a family, and I was like, it was a publisher, and I was like, "Oh my, is this real?" So I talked to my agent. I already had an agent at that point, and
Okay.
yeah, it was legitimate, and so we talked. But then I already had the deal with Broken Souls and Bones with my publisher,
Mhm.
and so we had to loop them, and it's like part of the contracts, right? You gotta like loop people in, and so
Yeah.
then I kind of just got into some negotiations from a few places, and yeah, that's how it went. Ended up with the publisher that was with Broken Souls and Bones, and
Um,
here it goes. Yeah.
So
yeah.
you already
So
had a pub deal with
yeah, so
for
Broken Souls and Bones was already in the works.
oh.
With that. So how I started in the trad side was just a new series, which is Broken Souls and Bones. And
Mhm.
so
Okay.
because I had an offer on it was when I hadn't written the Everseas yet, and I had an offer from a small press to do like publish some whatever my next project was, which was going to be the Ever King. And so I talked again, went to my agent. She was like, "Not that deal," because it like wasn't
Good
impressive. It was like
enough.
they wanted everything, and she was
Mm,
like, "Nope." And then
yeah.
she was like, "Are you wanting to go trad?" And I said, "Oh, it'd be kind of fun to be hybrid." So we did a brand new idea, which ended up being the Broken Souls and Bones duology, and that was really exciting. It went into auction with a few publishers, and yeah, ended up with Ace and Penguin Random House. So it was pretty exciting. And then yeah, I
Yeah.
did not expect one of my indie series to get offered on.
Yeah. So
So
they grabbed
and
it.
that's scarier. I will be honest, selling one of your indie series is scarier because you have to pull it down and then the royalties no longer go to you.
Yeah.
And so it is
Yeah.
quite an intimidating
Mm.
thing. But the hope is that you get into more readers and more spaces and more bookstores because
Stores,
Mhm.
yeah.
apparently bookstores still have a thing against indie authors. So,
Oh.
so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's why you do. A lot of people are like, it's a money grab sometimes. But I'm like, no, actually, it was doing fine on its own
Yeah.
beforehand.
Yeah.
So it was like it's more you hope that you can have distribution and more opportunities open up to you. So
Right.
been
A-
quite a journey.
And
Yeah.
Now,
have you noticed the uptick in readers and sales from going trad?
I definitely have found more readers. I do feel like it slowed a bit because the Stolen Crown has been so long.
Okay,
But I see it going back up now
good.
because we're talking about the Stolen Crown finally. So I'm hoping, like I was talking to my friends who have done this and they had delays too, and they said that they noticed it coming back once they released their delayed book.
Okay.
But with the Broken Souls and Bones duology, I found a lot of new readers, which was really
Yeah.
exciting. Because that was
Yeah.
just trad from the beginning. So that's been really exciting to have like the publishers promote you to their built-in readership that they have too, that
Right.
I didn't have access to before. That's
Yeah.
really, really cool. There was
Yeah.
a huge I was very grateful when book 2 came out for the Broken Souls and Bones. Like there was so many more ordered than the first one. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's growing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty exciting. Yeah, but no, the Everseas it's been really fun and to see people get excited for it again. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
I hope they think the wait was worth it. So
Yes.
Yeah.
now,
yeah.
question for you. Now, since that'll be book 4, are you going to continue that the Eversea series? Is it going to continue beyond these 4 books?
Yes, they bought 6 books. So,
Oh,
Okay.
but it
nice.
will be like one couple, one couple. So it's like the Miss
Okay.
Thief. It'll be this
Yeah.
couple, and then at the end of Stolen Crown, you're gonna know who the next couple is. And
And
yes,
are
Which
we
I
gonna
love.
have
yes.
any crossover with Broken Souls and Bones
No,
duology?
they're different worlds. I know everyone's
Oh,
like, "You need to," and I'm like, "Portal." I'll open a portal. Very different worlds,
Yeah.
but
they
I
talk
do in my,
about like a
like
sea, like a village on the
yeah,
sea and stuff, and
I
I was like,
should.
oh, is that like Eric?
That's what someone says. They're like, "Oh my gosh, you should do another one," and they're by the ocean. You
Yeah.
could go yeah, it's like the Everseas. No, I don't even talk about Fae in that series actually, though. Just
No.
like
Yeah.
Norse creatures, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really talk
Yeah. It
about
was
it.
different.
We'll have a surprise where Eric shows up,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
So,
He'll be captured again somehow.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
And
But
then
no,
for
I have.
new
Oh,
readers of yours, like your website, I just have
mhm,
to say is so nice and organized. It's like
Mm.
you can
good.
go in, you can find all the different collections of the
Yeah.
series. And then for Broken Souls and Bones, Heir of Twisted Lies is going to be book 2 of that series,
Yes,
correct?
it's out.
Okay.
It released and
Yeah.
it's done.
Yeah.
And if I go back, I will again do what I do. It'll be a new couple probably but yep, there they are.
So is
yeah,
that technically a duology or okay. Got
Yep.
it.
And like I said, if I ever go back, it would focus on a new main male. It might even be considered a different series. Honestly, I just would do different like characters. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's a duology. And I had a brain baby that needed to get out to before I went back to the world of Stonegate. So that's coming in 2027 is a new series, a new world.
Awesome.
So
nice.
yeah.
Wait,
And
isn't
is there
that like for you
dystopian?
to have all the things
Yes,
in your
this
brain?
is my dystopian. Yeah,
Yes.
it's coming
Oh,
out.
cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that makes I was because everything's so Norse with us, right? Like
Yes.
Vikings and Fae are all Norse mythology. So is dystopian going to be in a Norse atmosphere?
Well, it's not. I mean, there's themes,
So we're
but
going
it's
rogue.
actually
We're
like
going.
yeah, like it's I'm nervous. I like had to get out. It's actually like it's not I don't know how to explain it. It's not futuristic, but it is. So it's like in the real world, but in the future, like obviously,
Yes.
because the world is
Okay.
falling
Like
apart, like most dystopians. Yes, kind of
Post-apocalyptic.
post-apocalyptic. But that's not like the main focus. It's just the world setup. They don't call it like the same country names. Kind of like Hunger Games, that's Panem and stuff like that now. So it's like a
Okay.
different
Yeah.
name. But I of course have a nod to it. Like there's people who have tattoos that are ruins and stuff like that. So
Nice.
there's lots of that. But as the world grows, so it's like kind of focusing on I feel like when the world falls apart, there's a lot of crime that will come up to like give you a place to stay. So it's like almost like a crime boss city where it's like there's different families, almost like mafia, and then there's the elites that are awful. But it's about they control through the like knowledge. So they hoard like the libraries and stuff like that because there is a slight magic system in it though, but I call it evolution. So
Okay. Like
kind
tech.
of well it's in their blood, so it's like
Okay.
some of the population, the more they know, like the more powerful they are. That's why they hoard the books and stuff. So
I like it.
yes, it's gonna be new and exciting and
Yeah.
but yeah, I had to get it out.
And you said that comes out in 2027.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't know exactly
have-
when, but yes.
I have all your books are on my TBR list. Every
Yay.
single one of them. I have a large TBR list.
I will keep
but
you
these
occupied.
Oh yes.
I
Now, see,
have a
I
lot.
love a series. I love a long series. I love that more than I mean, I do like standalones. I do enjoy that, but I love being immersed in a very long series and being in that world for a long time.
That would be the Broken
That's what I
Kingdom
love.
season. It's very
Yes.
tempted.
So I'm super excited for that.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know. I'm excited. Like I
You need to
said, this
read it.
fall. I know that
There's
it's
so
on,
much to read.
it's on my plans. My husband bought them for me for
I'm
Christmas.
so
Yeah.
excited for you.
I have my plans. Now, we were asking, or I asked you this question on our little questionnaire. Who would you have if you had to pick actors and stuff to play the different parts of the people that are in your books?
Well, I
Who would you
gave you
pick?
the list and I've already forgotten their names. Like I went through it.
Well,
I
you-
would
Well,
like did
you-
a deep Google search because I was like, I don't know, I'm the worst.
I'm really
Well,
bad at that too. Like
you have on here
Jane
for
to
Eric.
pieces.
Well, you have
Sorry, go
for
ahead.
Eric, you have Felix
Yes.
Mallard.
I looked him
You
up.
have to tell me who he is.
I don't
He's
really
so
know. I just
cute. Okay,
I
so
will
Oh,
he's
is he?
in
say
yeah, he's in the Ginny and Georgia on Netflix.
Okay.
And I
he
adored
just
him in
looked
that
like
show.
him. Yeah, he just looked to me because Eric he changes in my head sometimes how I look. But when I saw his face, I was like, I think that looks like Eric. So that's why I chose him. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV because I like to read. Like,
Me
no,
too.
that sounded bad. I didn't mean like that. Like, I just, if I have downtime, I read. And so
Me too.
like, that
Yeah.
sounded so condescending.
Yeah.
I did not mean it that way. I love a good TV show. Yes.
Yeah.
With, as we all know, with parenting and work and stuff like
Yes.
that, it's hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's going to sound like I'm the biggest bitch. I read.
Well, and then you said for Celine, you have Zendaya.
I love her. I
Well,
mean,
I love
come
her too.
on. I love
Love
her. I love her.
She's just so good.
And
if we
she's the
could
one
get-
that she's with little Tom Holland, right?
We
Yes.
might need, if we might
Yes.
need like a
Love her.
musical version, so that she can also sing
So
because
she can
she's so
sing
good.
it. Oh, she seems like I would want to be best friends with her.
Yeah, for sure.
She when you see her and they interview and they talk with her and stuff, she seems like a very genuine
Yes.
person.
I think that's
You
why
know,
I
because
like.
because sometimes you'll see people and they interview and stuff like a lot of these Hollywood actors and stuff, and you can tell that they're just doing this. You know what I mean? And they're just being
Awesome.
nice. And then as soon as the thing, they're whatever. But she actually seems like a true, genuine person. One of my favorite things is when she was on, well, I guess it was Tom Holland, and they were on the what is that show where they lip sing?
Yeah.
And he
Is
did
it
the
good?
Umbrella song by Rihanna.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
That was so
I
good.
love
And
them.
she like died. She was like, "Oh my god!" when he came out
Yeah.
because
They
he even
both
had
had a
the
good
outfit.
He had the
yeah.
outfit, and yeah. She just seems. I just love her. I just think
Yeah,
that
very
she'd
down
be
to earth.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, they both do.
Well, they said if they get when they get married and all that, and if they have children, he said he won't be doing any more acting. He said he will focus everything that is him into his children and his family.
Yeah.
I think they keep their relationship really private too. I think that's really smart of them to keep
Yeah.
it as
Well,
protected as they can.
there were all those pictures all over the internet that they had gotten married. Even some of her own family thought they were real, and they were upset that they didn't invite them to the
Wait, so
wedding.
they aren't married? I thought they were
No.
married.
Yeah, there's rumors that
Oh,
they are
No,
because
it's the freaking AI
stuff.
things that people are
Okay.
doing, and it looks so real, and it's like that's what I hate.
Yes.
I hate it
I
so
hate
much.
AI so
Yeah,
much.
it is just not. It's just not cool.
It is so hard to tell the difference now on some
Yeah.
things. Some
Yeah.
things are easy,
Well,
but some are not.
Yeah, but especially
Well,
like pictures like that because their
yep.
pictures are
I
everywhere,
know.
and so it is so
Yeah.
easy to
They could
just
just
throw a
plug.
wedding dress on her. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
it's
make it look real.
so messed up.
Yeah.
Well, there was something on Instagram, and I seen it. It was like something with this like lamp. They made this like with acrylic and stuff. But now with your phone, you can take it, and if you like split screen or your tablet or whatever, you can split screen it with like Gemini. You can put it on there and have it look at your screen because you can select a feature and you can ask it, "Is this real?" And it will tell you if it's not. And it was telling me no. They told me because it's like they make AI people like they're talking and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, please watch my video because my stuff's not selling." None of those are real.
Yeah,
Those
those
are
are all
all
fake.
fake accounts.
Yeah.
No
But yet they
way.
look real. They look real.
They
And
do.
then what it is, it's Temu and a lot of these places they're making them so that you feel
so
bad and you
annoying.
want to buy this stuff.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
That
Yeah.
sucks. It's gonna
Yeah.
be hard to tell that what's real and
Mhm.
what's not in the future for sure.
Yes.
And the other thing that was funny that like I saw about that, it's like you're feeding stuff into like an AI thing to
Yep.
tell you if it's AI. It's like
Yeah.
so really you can't
is it-
win.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I've like
Is it
taken
telling
my
you the
kids
truth?
off my social medias like from my before I change it to LJ
Yeah.
because I'm like they're scanning faces now. So I'm like,
Yep.
yeah.
I took
Oh,
my
yeah.
kids off like for many
Yep.
reasons. Not only that,
Yeah.
but like for
Yeah.
many reasons I was like, you know what? No more. Like we're
Yep.
done. I'm not sharing anything about them. I don't want their birthdays out there. I don't want
Yep.
anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just way too much information. It's crazy.
sure.
Speaking of childhood and such, LJ, do you have anything like when you were, let's say, high school or even before that? Like when I was a kid, it was, I was very into the Harry Potter series, Twilight. I would lock myself away in a room and read it until the book was done.
Yes.
What was your? I mean, what were the books that you were into?
Trying to think. I remember when Harry Potter came out. I was in 6th grade and that was the first time I saw it. It wasn't.
Mhm.
It had been out, but I didn't know what it was yet. So
Yeah.
because when did it come out? 90.
2001 was the movies,
Yeah. So it
but
was.
the
I
books
was in
were
middle. I was
1994.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I had
Oh,
gotten
okay.
them
I was
too,
like
but I
4th
wasn't
or
ready
5th
for them.
grade. Yeah,
Yeah.
4th or 5th grade when it came out. But I saw a girl reading it in my class, and I was like, "That looks stupid," and I like didn't read it forever. Then of course, like everyone in our generation, I feel like got really hooked into it. Twilight, I
Yeah.
didn't read till I was engaged. Actually, I was like, and that
Okay.
was where my now husband had learned real quick how quickly I get absorbed into books and I
Yeah.
ignore everything. So like he would sit
Personality
there,
change,
yeah,
yeah.
he would sit there and just like lay beside me, and I was like, "You okay?" Like I was just like reading, like, and I just completely ignored him. So I read the Twilight books. Another series I got into, I was a big. This is gonna nerd me out, but I was a huge Animorphs kid. Do you
Yes.
remember Animorphs?
Yes, Animorphs were awesome.
And
Yeah.
Goosebumps. They were
Yeah.
my guilty pleasures. I
Yeah.
loved Animorphs and Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Goosebumps was
Oh,
always fun,
Goosebumps.
especially when they had the ones where it was like choose your ending basically, and you would kind of like
Yes.
skip
Yes.
or
Yeah.
I
yeah.
was obsessed with those books, and I would read all night long. So it's
Yeah.
like a lesser known like Animorph series, but I read
Yeah.
all of them. I
I had
loved
the
them.
Animorphs, like, I had a poster that did, like, a weird,
Like
like, you
Yeah.
turned it, it would
Where it would
change
change it.
yeah, it
Yeah,
would do the
Cool.
Animorph thing. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I was always in the library getting those out. I kind of lost reading for a while at like once I was in like deep into college. I kind of
Yeah.
just fell. And I remember I used to be a much more versatile genre reader. I would read just about anything. So I remember I like loved the Da Vinci Code, but then I was reading Memoirs of a Geisha, and then I was reading Marley and Me. And so I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know when. I think Holly Black is. I read The Folk of the Air when I had 2 kids, and I got way back into the romantasy side,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
after I had 2 kids and stuff, because I was much more like, "Oh, I'll just pick up anything." I
Right.
remember reading my
Right.
dad gives us a book every year for Christmas,
Cool.
and so I think that's why I just would read any genre,
Whatever you got.
yeah, and, like, he got me The Help. I love that book so much,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
it reminds me, I'm like, I would genre jump all the time.
Diverse.
I don't genre jump as much anymore. I kinda
Yeah.
stick
Yeah.
to romantasy or contemporary romance, so it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I used
I
to
have
be big
gotten
on
in
thrillers and
Yes.
thrillers,
mystery, and I
yes.
still like them, but I have definitely jumped more into the romantasy again
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that
because
funny?
it
Yeah.
it, like, has blown up these last couple of years since
Yeah.
I've gotten back into reading. I'm like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, there's, like,
I do
stories
love a
again."
good thriller. My dad is a big thriller guy, so sometimes he would listen to the books on tape or whatever, and I would just listen because I was in the car. And I do
Yeah.
think they're still some of the most clever writers,
Oh my
these
gosh.
mystery writers. I'm like, you have to
Yes.
be a detective to write these books.
Right.
Mhm.
They
So,
are insane with the twists and,
yeah, they're
Yeah.
so awesome.
yeah.
But
It
it's just like I don't like automatically pick them up now, but
yeah.
I remember I do like them though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nancy Drew was like my thing
Oh
back
Nancy,
yeah, I
as
forgot
a
about
kid. Yeah, I
Nancy and the
love
Hardy
Nancy
Boys.
Drew.
Did
Yeah,
you
and the
ever
Hardy
read the
Boys.
Hardy Boys?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep. I
I
bought
remember
those for
reading the
my
Hardy Boys.
kids, but they're not.
Mhm.
I'm trying so hard to make them readers. It's
Me
hopefully will
too.
happen eventually,
Right?
but right now they're like, nah,
It's
nope,
like
Yeah.
not
literally
interested.
my job.
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah.
my job. So
Yeah.
they
I've
are
tried
good.
I've tried with my kids. Now my oldest, I got him because they like video games. That's
Mhm.
my
So
kids.
fun.
But I did buy him The Witcher because he loves The Witcher. He loves
Ooh.
all the video games and that. So I bought him the entire series. And I know he has read some of it because he knows things I didn't know. But has he read the other ones? No. My middle one, no interest. Well, I can't say that. He likes those Five Nights at Freddy's. He
Oh
likes
yeah.
to read those. My little one, I still have. I'm trying, but they're like their dad. My
Yeah.
husband, they love video games and they like doing that kind of thing. They're just like him. And I'm trying to
There's
burn it. I loved reading Matilda and Roald
Yeah.
Dahl and the Boxcar Kids when I was
Boxcar
Yeah.
Children.
kids.
Yeah.
They did a new
Yeah.
show, and I told my daughter about it, and I was like, "Let's read the Boxcar Children
That'd be
while
cool.
and then you can watch the show or
Yeah.
whatever." But you know what? I know how nerdy I am because my boys are gamers too. Hence the headset.
Yeah.
I started sitting down there because I call everything Nintendo,
Yeah.
and at this point, I just do it to bug them because they're like, "Oh, it's mom, it's an Xbox." I'm like, "It's Nintendo." Anyway, and I sit there, I'm like, "So look at this backstory." I'm like, "This is a story." Da-da-da-da. And I go through like how it's like a book, and
Yeah.
actually, my son wants to be a game designer, and so he's just like,
Cool.
"Oh," I'm like, "See, you need to learn how to tell a story
Yeah.
with
Yes.
a game because they
Yeah.
all have a backstory." Am I
Yeah.
wrong?
Right.
Nope.
And an
so
objective to get
that's
to
yeah,
find
that's
more
I'm like,
information.
look how cool reading is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I mean, you take well, of course, The Witcher was a book story.
Yeah.
It was they were books, and then they made it into a game, and then of course the TV show. But
Yes.
there's like Horizon Zero Dawn. That was one of the games that came out a few years ago, and it has such a good story. And I don't play. I have played video games because that's how I actually met my husband. I met him playing World of Warcraft.
Oh, cool.
But that was many moons ago. But I do love my husband. He plays all the time. He has a PlayStation. He has Xbox. He has all of those different things. I will sit and I'll watch him, and it truly is. They are stories, and they have some of them have excellent, story and backstory. And if you ever played The Witcher, you actually played the game and stuff. I mean, it is so good. And Geralt gets all the ladies.
Of course he does.
But now I got Netflix. I've only gotten it just recently. We've never had it. We always have Hulu and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but we got it. And so I started watching The Witcher, and
Yeah.
I
With
see what
Henry
Chelsea
Cavill?
sees.
Yeah.
Are you
Henry
gonna?
is every male main character
Yes.
for me.
I know.
I
That's
know.
that's how it usually is when you say these movie things. I'm like, oh, it's Henry. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, he's aging gracefully, but he's getting
Yeah.
older for these characters. And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Ugh."
he is like our prime like age right now for our boyfriend.
Have you seen? This is one of my favorite movies of him. It was the Warfare of the Ungentlemanly Warfare or something like that.
That's new, right?
Yeah.
Go watch
Yes.
it.
Okay, you know who else I
Oh.
like in that though is I like Hero.
Yes.
For now he's like the
Yes.
younger, he's gonna be
Oh.
getting some of the MMC
Go
roles.
watch that movie. It's
Okay.
one of my
Mhm. I
favorites.
saw
I
it.
love it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they're
Hero
hilarious.
in the right, like with the right facial hair, he could even
Yes.
be Blood Singer to me.
Yes, he's.
Yeah.
I thought I put him down for one. I thought I might have put him for Tate. I don't remember that.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. I think
Hero,
Rebecca has
fine.
that list.
I have to
Yeah.
look on the
I might
actual
have
main
put him
thing.
down. I think I actually put him down for one of them.
Okay. Henry is also very beautiful in that movie. And
I always put him as Valen now, which is Livia's dad. So he's Valen.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Daddy.
Anyway, yeah, Daddy. So go watch that movie if you want Henry Cavill.
Yeah. And who's I'm trying to remember the big guy that just had the whole the really, really big guy. What's his name?
He's bigger than Henry Cavill.
Yes. Dang it.
I don't know, but he plays the Dane in it. I love it.
Yeah, he's
The,
Reacher.
wrestler?
No, he's Reacher. What's his name? I'm so blanking. I'm looking
He
it up right now.
plays
He's
in
very handsome too.
Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
No.
No, Guardians.
Reacher is okay. So the thing comes up. Cast. Here we go.
Yes, this guy.
Alan Richardson.
Yeah.
He
don't
did.
know
All
people.
the good men
was
are
a
in that movie.
wrestler.
Yeah, it
I'll
was
have to watch
such
it.
a good show.
No, he's always been just like actor.
It's a World War II movie, and they just barely declassified it in 2026 or 26, and so we didn't even know this happened. And so it's from World War II. It's so
Well,
good.
Well, let me ask you this now, because you did Twilight and stuff. Now, looking back at it, like now, do you find Bella's dad to be more attractive?
Yeah, I love
than everything. Because see, I think he's
Rebecca.
I'm like
I know.
Heather and I talk about this all the time, and I send Heather videos all the time over Instagram because I find all these goofy things with this is the skin of a killer, Bella, and I always find Charlie. I'm like,
that movie, guys.
Delicious. He's so delicious.
I love
Charlie.
I love Charlie.
Yeah, see, I've never read the books. I've only watched the movies, but Heather always tells me that the books are better.
Oh, they are.
Well, the books are so much better.
so
The
much
movies
better.
were cringe when they first came out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Now, do you guys remember Mystery Theater 3000? Do you remember that on TV? See, you guys are a little bit younger than me. Okay, there's this thing. It used to be on TV, and there was these guys, and they'd have the movie. The movie would be playing, and I don't remember if they were puppets or something, or it was something, and they would make fun of movies through the whole entire thing. Well, they have a thing, and I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look, but I'm sure you can find it online. They do it online now, and you can download their version, and you can watch Twilight and watch all the way through with them talking. And they said it makes it so much better because they make comments through the whole thing. And I told my husband, I said, we need to watch that.
So,
But you just download on your computer and play it, and it's hilarious.
That is kind of like, that is, when you said that, I think I have seen it like way back in the day. They had like puppets on the side of the screen, right?
Yeah, and they make fun of the movie the whole way
It's
through.
almost like Saturday Night Live. Like I almost remember it being something like that.
You have it's movie mystery or whatever 3000 or whatever it was. But it's something similar to that is the name. But it's the same guys, and they're doing this, and they said, these two guys were talking about, and they're like, we're not even affiliated with them, nothing, but we have watched it, and they said it has made Twilight so much better.
Yeah, it's funny.
So if you decide to rewatch it, they say to do this. I have to look and see what it is. I have to remember what it was, but it's something, it's with them, but it's something fun. But these are the people that you told me. You said Michael, it's Ely. How do you pronounce his last name? for Gavin.
I'm like, I just like looked people up. So let's see.
We don't
Michael.
pronounce LJ. We don't pronounce anything correct on here.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
so handsome.
I know
EALY, right?
he
Oh.
looks so much like how I would see Gavin. So I was like,
And then you have, okay, this is again, oh, I love how we were going to pronounce these names. All right, it's Idris, Idris
Elba.
Elba.
yeah, that's Sewell. I knew that one.
Yeah.
I was like, he's my Sewell.
Yeah.
All right, and then you have Phineas Tiffin.
That's
Tiffin?
Hero.
Tiffin?
That's Hero.
Yes.
Oh,
Hero.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then there's Paul Mescal you have. And then you have Anya Taylor as Joy. And you have Isabella.
Anya, her name is
Person.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
like,
so
who's
that's how it
Joy?
goes. Anya.
Yeah.
I have no idea who these people are. See, you get to a point. I said this to my husband the other day. You know, at one time in my life, I knew all the actors and
Yeah.
actresses. I knew all the singers. And now I'm like, who are these people?
Yeah.
Anya
I
Taylor.
don't know who they
I
are.
saw her as Scotty, who is the female main character in Misty. That's who I would.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you have Isabella Merced. Merced. Merced.
Merced.
Again, we don't pronounce anything.
Yeah.
Heather was talking about a different book, and she was trying to pronounce. She was just saying names like Norwegian names, and it was not. It wasn't
Oh,
even
Road of
anything that should have.
Bones.
Though yes, and
They have
and
all the Jarls and Yolkishars
Yeah.
and stuff, and our audio picked it up and had it had translated what I was
Yeah.
saying, and I wasn't even trying to say an actual word. I was just talking.
Yeah. The Broken Souls and Bones series, that was the hard one because I use a lot of Scandinavian words in that.
Yeah.
when we do
Mischief
talk about it.
and Mages, I had seen. So I'm a total noob.
good.
I did not know the authors did these cool collabs with the
Yeah.
standalone series, and
That was my first one and my own, well, the only one so far.
so
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah,
So
it
do
was
you
fun.
are you going to be doing more of those anytime
I
soon?
don't know.
or-
I've been asked, and
Mhm.
I feel like I kind of wrapped the whole found family, the story up, and so
Yeah.
I have had people be like, "I want you to go back and do more characters." I'm like, "But who?" They
Yeah.
all got their
Yeah.
ending.
Yeah.
So,
Or
yeah, so
maybe a
probably
different, are you definitely open to doing other ones with other author groups?
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
just depends on timing. I thought with trad it would go slow me down, which it did because I was at a super unhealthy release rate when I was indie.
Mhm.
But it's still very busy. It's especially with doing 2 books each
Yeah.
year, which I
That's a
know why trad
lot.
authors. Well, I
Yeah.
know why trad
Yeah.
do one now because it is you go back and forth and you're doing. It takes a while, but it's they're always overlapping a little bit, so I
Mhm.
can see why it's usually 1 a year. But I am fortunate and have 2 a year.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it'd just be time frame and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And contracts now, I can't have compete. I can't have non-competes that I can't release certain things.
Right.
Yeah.
So I will be doing novellas though, because I can do 1 indie novella a year. So
Cool.
it just is either
Cool.
probably going to be from the Everseas or Broken Kingdoms or maybe Stonegate and stuff like that from Broken Souls and Bones. So we'll see.
Yeah. And how does the characters live in your brain? Because everybody's different. And so
Mhm.
I'd like to know, how does it come to you and or do you just sit and you write, or what is that process for
No,
you?
I definitely have so sometimes an idea comes to me through the simplest things. It could be I'm very music, I listen to music all the time. It could be a lyric and it just spurs. That's what happened with the dystopian that's coming up. It was a lyric and I just was like, okay, I see something in my head.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I build worlds through senses first. So I start with smell, usually what is it smelling like? And then so I'll build the world that way. And then shadows will pop in of I'm filling it with characters.
Mhm.
And then I'll kind of start to just play around with outlining a character, kind of what I want them to be like. And either they'll take shape or it will shift.
Mhm.
But as I get to know them and I'm pretty I have their basic who it's going to be.
Mhm.
And what their story is, then I do personality profiles on the characters until I know them well enough, usually by the end of the book. So I'll write not knowing them well, and then by the end I know them, and so that helps me on my edits. I can go back and shift and adjust things
Cool.
to fit their personalities better. But usually I will know them very well by the time the book is published that I can easily not easily, it's still hard to write a book, but you know what I mean? Like this is how they would react. This is what they're
Mhm.
going to say. Like I get to know them a lot easier that way.
Mhm.
So with like The Stolen Crown, I have Broken Kingdoms characters in it that I've been with for years, and their scenes are just like, I can just pop them out 'cause
Yeah.
I'm like, this is what they're gonna say, especially like Mira's dad, he's a chatterbox and he just and so in his scenes when he's in there it's just like these thick paragraphs of just like I knew exactly how he would word things. I knew how he would say things because
Yeah.
I've just known him for a long time.
Yeah.
But where like the female main character who's coming in, you'll know at the end of Stolen Crown for book 5. I don't know her that well yet. And so I'm like, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get to know
good.
her.
Now, do you ever are there any people in like that you know or that help you write these characters? Or are they completely
Like
just
real life inspiration.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Is there any
Um,
of that really, or do they just live in your
I'm
head?
sure it happens and I just don't realize it. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
I'm sure it's very subconscious because how do we not? Like we have to do our lived experiences, right? There's
Yeah.
always pieces of me and my life inside these books. But I think a lot of it comes from what I would love myself. That's why I'm really big on the found family. Like
Yeah.
that's why my casts are so huge in my books.
Mhm.
Because I think that it's harder now in our generation and as we're older, especially for women, to like find your, I guess, people, you know, that you have.
Yeah.
It's getting harder and we're all very much in the thick of raising our families,
Mhm.
trying to work and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I always create these big found families because I think I want that. And
Yeah.
not that I don't have it, but do you know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
like these
Yeah.
friend groups and stuff that are like, I will bury the body for you.
Yes.
Right?
So yeah, I don't know. I guess it probably comes from desire or probably from people in my past and my life currently. So yeah.
Yeah, because see, we didn't know each other, the three of us,
Yeah.
Mhm.
until we met. I met Chelsea, and that was it'll be 2 years. This like
Mhm.
was it November, December, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I met Heather last year. I have
Yeah.
a little group on Instagram that because I had met so many nice people,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, do you want to? We'll have a little chat, and all those people. I think there's like 20 of us in there. And again, none of us knew each other,
Yeah.
nothing. And we
Yeah.
We're
talk
like a little group.
daily to each other
Yeah.
and we found each other.
Mhm.
It's
What I
amazing
love
how,
about like events and stuff is they and like this bookish community is I feel like
Yes.
it connects people.
It
So
Yeah.
does. Yes.
Yeah. Romantasy
oh, yeah.
Con is like the first event I've ever gone to where I felt like I belonged
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
instantly.
It doesn't matter like what you're dressed as,
No.
what you look
No.
like.
That's how I
Yes.
You're
feel
just
at
there.
Ren fairs when I go to a Ren fair. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this is my home.
This is my
Yeah.
people. This is where I belong.
Yeah.
And I love that. I think that's one of my favorite things because I've always felt like a little different like in my community and stuff like that. I'm the tatted, colorful hair mom who has a witch cottage in her backyard.
In Utah.
And yeah, in Utah, and
Yep.
very religious, you know, I'm a heathen and I have multiple piercings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I love the bookish community. I've said this before, like you go and you see people who are come from all walks of life and we all look a little different and you feel like if anything happened to you, they'd like shank someone for you. Like
Mhm.
you don't even have to
Yeah.
know
Oh,
who you are. Like we're
you're
all
a
there.
book girly.
Yeah.
We're going down. Like,
Yeah, and so I've said that to my husband, and I was like, "You'll just find this community, and it doesn't matter." Because I get a lot of people when they come to my tables and stuff, they're like, "Oh, I'm so weird." I'm like, "So am I."
Yeah, we
Let's
all
do
are.
this. Like,
Yeah.
we're all weird here. Let's do this.
I
We're
actually
awkward
met
introverts.
I met a girl in your line when we had gone
Uh-huh.
through and then I like hung out with her because I went alone this year. I didn't have anybody that
So
I
brave.
yeah, my husband came with me, but he just stayed in the room the whole time.
Oh yeah,
And so he did go to the party with me, but we only stayed for a little
Yeah.
bit. But I met her in your line and then we went and did like the mask making
Yeah.
together and just
I
did little
love
things. And
that.
it's just so cool, like to find people that all love the same kind of things.
Yeah.
And
We love
yeah,
it so
it
much.
was just really
well,
fun.
I mean, Chelsea, you said the one day, through this little community that we have found together and all that,
Mhm.
that there are people that we have met through books and that show up more for you
Yeah.
than the people that you actually know that are in your actual real
Yeah.
life. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
that we're not in our real life, but right here present with you.
Yeah.
And that is such a true, I mean, that is such a true statement because I feel that every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, my
And
sister's baby shower, she had so many friends there. And I'm like, but she's also more outgoing, and I'm more of the
Yeah.
introvert that stayed in and read my books. And so I do have a few
Same.
girlfriends from high school. But other than that, it's like,
yeah.
I think we're the same person. I have like my 2 really good
Yep.
friends from high school that will meet
Yeah.
up maybe every 7 months or
Yeah.
so.
That's
yeah.
Not
pretty
even in the
good.
6 months anymore. And we
Yeah.
live within 35 minutes of each other.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, and we meet up a little bit. And it's just like,
Yeah.
it's great. Whenever we get together, it's like no time has passed.
Right.
But then
Exactly. Yeah.
I just go back into my little cave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me too.
And it's so nice too to have those friendships because they aren't they don't expect
Yes.
Yeah.
a lot, and it's so great because we have one friend that from high school, she moved to Texas, and so we really only get together when she comes to California.
Yeah.
So it's like when Julia's home, then we're all going to see each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's just like that. It's just like getting back together. Like it's not, it
Yeah.
doesn't change anything. So
Yeah.
Right.
But I am so loving getting immersed in this community because now all these
Yeah.
cons and all that, like we can see each other and then we can go back to our little corners and just talk on the internet for the rest of the
Yeah.
year.
yeah, and I think you really do find people who accept you for who you are. So
Yes.
it's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe that the book community is much more accepting of people in that. And again, I think it's great. I think they should do a Romantasy con in Louisville so I can go to it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not far from the big
Well, they
convention
have
center and
Orlando.
stuff.
They have Orlando.
Yeah.
Do you
I'd like
do
to
you
go to
think I
that,
can get my
too.
husband to travel
LJ,
with me?
are you doing
Oh, no.
Orlando?
Oh yes,
You are?
Romantasy
Okay.
Con, you will always see me.
Awesome.
I will have the biggest FOMO if I don't do a Romantasy Con.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's been great. I've loved getting to know people, and I just like that we all connect, and
Yeah.
a lot of us have the same feelings about big crowds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
A lot
gonna
of
be
Europe.
gonna be
Yeah.
ticketed soon? Because your line
My line was big. Yeah.
insane.
They were so sweet and asked. It's me. I'm the problem. I like hate. I would feel so bad if I couldn't see everybody.
Yeah.
I will if it becomes a menace. Like it was pretty packed with all of us in
I mean, it was
LA.
wrapped.
Yeah. Well, and it was like in LA. Were you it was LA, right?
Yeah.
Then so
Uh-huh.
you saw like Melissa's line, Demi's
Yes.
line, Miranda's line, my
Yeah.
line, and we were all just like
Yeah,
caught.
we had because Melissa's line was like next to yours, so we had,
Yeah.
and then Demi's, hers was like the
Demi's
third one,
right
and so it was
there.
just snaked around. Yeah, it
So
was,
I felt, I'm like, if that's, we talked in LA with the people, and they're like, if you want to be ticketed, and I was like, I don't want to be a menace to anybody, but like, I also want to see everybody too.
Uh-huh.
So I am
Yeah.
ticketed in Edinburgh for that reason because I'm only there for the one day. So
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I am.
Well, I saw
that.
Melissa's Thursday. What day are you?
Thursday.
You're
Yeah,
Thursday as
we
well.
both were going to
Okay.
Rare. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she did the same thing. That
Okay.
they're so sweet to accommodate
That's
our
awesome.
Yeah.
demands.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the newest Romantasy.
That's the
con.
first time they're doing it.
We'll get them to do that.
Yeah. So maybe I'm going to London.
There we go.
And I was already committed, so I was like, oh, I don't want to back out. But I'm like, I told you, I'll have FOMO if I don't go. So I'm like, we're
Yeah.
going to that too.
Yeah.
So
Now, Romantasy Con is only in what? LA and Orlando. It's just the
Orlando.
two
So
places.
So far, it's
Now
and now
Edinburgh.
Scotland. Yeah.
And now
And now
Scotland.
Scotland.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then what was the one that was in New York? That was what? BookCon?
Mhm.
That's BookCon, and then there was a
Did you-
PolyCon.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's
okay.
DC.
I did not go to a Polycon this year or BookCon. I have a lot with. I just like really want to be with my kids on. They had competitions and stuff, and like I said, I used to have a really unhealthy publishing schedule, so I've really tried to be around when they have events. So
Mm.
a
Well-
Polycon was right over my daughter's competitions and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I was like,
Well, good job,
But I am
Mama.
going to miss Willa's, who Jennifer Armentrout's putting that on. Is
Uh-huh.
it Willa's or Willa's?
Willa.
I probably-
Willa
So it's-
Collins.
she's doing that first in September. It's her first time, so I am going to that one.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
Yeah, there's always more. And you
Yeah.
have more books coming out, so it's like
Ugh.
you'll always be in here,
Yeah.
right?
it's
Yeah.
I hate missing things, right? So I
Yeah.
decided to go to cheer competitions instead.
Hey, that's important.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the way that your kids look at you when you're in the crowd, it makes it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This matters.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Is that your oldest or your youngest
That was
daughter
my
that does that?
youngest. Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
couldn't catch my oldest daughter dead in a dance outfit.
Yeah, didn't you say she's the one
Yeah,
that's
they're
like, I'm a
very up.
rancher? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a ranch girl. Anyway, and then we got the princess. Yes.
Yeah.
LJ, are you reading anything right now? Do you have anything?
Yeah, I'm actually finishing. I'm blurbing, so I'm
Ooh.
reading Helen Schuer's.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say her last name.
We don't
upcoming
say her
book.
name right here.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm fortunate that I
Sure.
got to blurb it, so it's really
That's
awesome.
so cool.
Awesome.
So is it
Yes.
how is it? Blurb it for us really quick. How
Or
would
are you
you
not
blurb it?
allowed to yet?
I don't think I'm allowed to yet.
Oh,
Dang it.
darn.
Dang
But I
it.
hope you guys will order it because it's very nice.
Oh
It's
yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
We love Helen. Yeah.
Very
Oh,
good.
yes.
She's on our list.
Oh,
Go to.
So is that like were you kind of like alpha beta reader or not really? Or is that just where
No,
you read
no,
it and
it's,
then you make up the blurb?
publishers will reach out to other authors just
Oh,
to,
okay.
like on the backs of books, how
Yeah.
they'll have like, oh,
Like,
this is,
yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
it is. So it's
Incredibly
pretty close to
fun.
being finished. It's probably, I would say it's getting ready to be like proofread when
Yeah.
they send blurb requests
That's
out.
so
So it's
cool.
pretty
Right?
set. Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that
I
was a
love it. Yeah,
thing.
it's been a lot of fun to
Wow.
get some cool requests. So
See,
I
these are
was
all the
happy.
secret parts of like
Yeah.
publishing and bookmaking
Yeah.
that most people like. I'm a
I had
noob.
no
I
idea.
did not know that's how that worked.
No,
Yeah.
she's a wonderful writer, so it's been really good so far. It's kind of, but it is hard because I'm like other readers. I don't want to have a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I know. Yes. She is
No, I
detrimental
do.
sometimes.
Read books even with cliffhangers, my
Yeah.
loves. It
Yeah.
shows authors you're interested. But no, yeah.
No, we love her. But Heather and I, we never pronounce her last name,
No.
right? We
Yeah.
we say Schibber.
Sure.
Schibber.
Yeah,
That's
I
how-
have a hard time pronouncing things too.
But yeah, I have all her books. I loved Blood and Steel. I love that. I read the standalone that she had with
Mhm.
that, and I always say read that as the book 3, and then read books 4 and 5 or 3 and 4. I love that,
Yeah.
and then I also have her Ashes of Thesmar. I have them. They're on my bookshelf. I haven't read them yet. But I love how she writes as well.
Yeah, this one's
She's really good.
It's really unique. I love it, so it's really great.
And I think her book comes out. When does that book come out
I thought it was
that you're doing the blurb?
I think it's
Is
September.
what I thought. September. So-
Quarter 3 is quite amazing.
Yeah, it's a
Quarter
busy
3 and
one.
quarter 4 has a lot of amazing books are coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy
because-
one for Romantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
well, Okay. I'm getting FOMO for not buying a ticket to Orlando now.
Yeah.
I should do it. Just like, hey, husband, leaving for the weekend. Here's the kids.
I'm doing it. I booked so I really love TL Swan contemporary and she is going to be in Oregon. My brother lives in Oregon. So a month ago I booked the tickets and I'm going this next weekend and I feel so guilty now because I'm like I have to work all week and then I'm going to be gone and I'm not going to see the kids, but I know that once I get there I'm going to be totally fine.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But right now I feel guilty.
Yeah. That sounds so
I think
nice.
you're going to have a lot of fun
Yeah.
when you go.
Speaking of
Is it
kids,
in Portland?
though, yeah,
I
it's
gotta
just
get
south of
going.
Portland.
Yeah.
Rebecca, do you want to do your quick
Sign
trope
off?
trials with her real quick?
Oh, trope chart.
Oh yeah. Now these
'Cause
are
these are quicker for LJ to be
Oh,
able
yeah,
to
this
answer
is-
quick.
Okay, one game.
now this is trope trials. Now it's either a scream or a dream. Scream is bad, dream is good.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So now touch
I'm
her
gonna
and
be.
die.
I don't yuck on people's yums. Okay, touch her and die. Dream.
Touch her and you die with or a sword or an axe to the throat. Which is better first?
I still think touch her and die if they act on it. I don't want them just
Okay.
saying it.
I like it. Yeah.
All right. All right. Now, who did this to you? Is that still a classic or is that ready to go to the grave?
Again, I love it if they act on it.
Mm.
They can't
Villainous.
just question and be like, I wish
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that to you.
That's
No,
not
they'd be like,
moral.
oh, they're dead. Like, I'm going to give them bone jewelry.
Yes.
Like, you will have a necklace of their bones,
Yeah.
aka Eric Bloodsinger.
Yes.
Mhm.
So.
It doesn't count. Like you can't just throw it in there and then it never being revisited.
Yes.
Like he needs to revenge.
Take action. On
Yes.
it.
We're all about villains.
Then it's superior. Now, they don't need to say it in a book. They really don't need to say the line for
Right.
me. They need to do the action though.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, in enemies to lovers, slow burn versus a forest fire.
I think I am a slow burn, but I think my slow burns are faster than some slow burn readers. Like some people
Okay.
are like, by book 3, they can kiss. I'm like, no, they need to kiss. Like, you got to kiss in book 1. Like, I got to do
Yes.
something. They don't
Gotta give us a
necessarily
little
Yeah,
something
you got to
there.
give me a little touch.
Yeah.
I've learned from talking to other readers that I think I'm like, my slow burn is not their slow burn.
That's all
The
right.
slowest slow burn I've read is Ped Cole in her Everflame
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
That one
I
drives
love
you
a good-
nuts.
Yeah,
Like in a good way.
Fabulous. Yes.
Yeah.
But
Oh man.
Now, this one here. Now, would you prefer to have a pirate captain with a heart of gold or a Viking king with a heart of ice?
like, okay, caveat. Love
This is me.
grumpy characters who are icy to accept to her.
Yeah.
Like to their love
Yes.
interest. He has to have the heart of gold to her, even if it's a little dark.
Yeah.
So
See, I love that.
I don't know. I love a good pirate, but I love a good Viking. That was not fair. I write both.
I know.
Yeah,
right.
he can be a grump to everyone but her.
Yeah.
Now, this is the last one. Now, villains gets the girl versus a good guy that turns into a villain to save her.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's hard.
Yeah.
Because it's fun to see their dark sides come out for sure. But I
Yes.
do love a good villain from the beginning where he's just like, look, this is me. I'm
Yeah.
going to love you and I'm also going to burn everybody out.
Right.
Like, I'm the
Yeah. I'm not
So,
changing.
I do
Help
love
me
a
there.
villain gets the girl. So probably villain gets the girl.
Yeah.
I am deep in my villain era.
I
Yeah.
love
That
it.
is where I'm at. Everything for me, everything is spicy. I do not do the fade to black kind of thing. And I am romantasy, dark fantasy, dark romance. That is
Yes.
my wheelhouse. That is who I am. But I'm so deep in that villain era. Now, have you ever read the Plated Prisoner series by Raven Kennedy? Oh, you have not read that yet.
I
You
know
need
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Now, if you ever get the chance to read it, the main male character is my husband,
Yeah. I know
and
who
actually
you're
my
talking
husband in
about.
real life.
The thing is, I honestly, I think you'll hear this from a lot of romantasy authors. When we're done writing a book, we tend to drift out. Like I will go more contemporary dark romance than I will stick to romantasy. So
Yeah.
it's been interesting. I actually leave my genre for a bit.
Yeah.
So I haven't read a lot of the popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well,
I mean,
makes
also,
sense,
that
though.
does make sense.
you
Yeah,
have characters yelling at you in your head.
Yeah,
I imagine
yeah.
that, like, being in that world so much is hard.
Yeah, I'm a mafia reader. I love a good mafia
That's
story.
fun. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that does make sense, though. I mean, if you are in those worlds all the time, it's
You
nice
kinda
to have
step
like a
out.
break from that.
Yeah.
So
I've
I
got
found
some.
my blurbs are the ones where I go back to romantasies when I'm blurbing it.
Yeah.
So.
I've got some LJ Shen mafias that I haven't read quite yet, but I'm excited
Ooh,
to read
I
hers.
loved
Yeah.
her Vicious.
Yeah.
review.
I have
loved
that on my
one.
shelf. I just
don't know
need
if
to
it's
read it.
considered mafia, but I did love it.
Yeah.
He's very morally gray and a big jerk. But I was like, but I love him.
Yeah. Of course.
But Daddy,
I
I
love-
love him.
Yeah, I know. He's like awful, and I'm like, why do I like you?
I myself, I will always take a morally gray man over
He's
like a golden
very-
retriever kind of guy any day in my books.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a butthead, but I like it.
Now, before we let you go and go back to the Everseas, will you tell everybody where they can find your books, how to follow you so that they can, get all the Stolen Crown information and all that good stuff?
So you can find my books anywhere books are sold. I know you probably hear that a lot, but it's true. So, if you want my indie books, special editions, you can get those on my website. Those would just be the Broken Kingdoms series and my Of Mischief and Mages book, and then my novellas are on. I can sell those. I do not sell the traditional books, obviously. And then follow me on Instagram. It's like author LJ Andrews is my head tag, except on TikTok, it's LJ Andrews author. So switch that up.
Yeah.
Or you can join me in my Wicked Darlings Facebook group. That's where a lot of
Oh.
my readers hang out. So
That's good to
Very
know.
nice.
En
Yeah.
route
Very
to Facebook
I'll
right
invite
now.
you, Chel.
yes.
Okay, good.
You'll see I'm pretty active there, but I'm also very active on Instagram. Probably
Yeah.
those are the two that I'm most active on. So
Okay. Awesome.
Very
Very
nice.
Okay. We are still chasing that 100 subscriber goal on YouTube. Head over there, hit subscribe, find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave us a rating and review. It helps us reach more book lovers just like you.
Mhm. And follow us on Instagram at 2girls1tbr so you never miss an episode or a potion poison reveal. Drinks. We're talking about drinks.
Yes. But yes, and go and check LJ's work out at her website, ljandrews.net. And as always,
Good night.
good night,
Bye.
book babes.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.